The other day I realized that the way that I find my hiking routes may not actually be that well known. So I thought that I would make a video that outlines exactly how I do it and basically shows off how easy it can be to find a route absolutely anywhere in the world. So it starts with two free services. One is called Kamoot and the other is called AllTrails. I tend to personally favor AllTrails. They're both really awesome route guiding websites that you can use for hiking, running. They've got loads of different routes on there. So you do have to make an account on both, but don't stress, you can just sign in with Facebook and it's very easy and all sorted for you. So then just open up the map section, put in your address or zoom in on the area that you want to go on a hike. You're immediately going to see loads of different hikes pop up on the map and you can just start clicking on them and looking through the details on them. But if you want to narrow your search and try to get a much more specific hike, then what I would suggest is that you then start to up the mileage on AllTrails or start upping the time spent on the trail on Kamoot, and that's how you can narrow the search and find more substantial routes. So for instance, let's have a look and see if I can find a route to hike in Kent. Yeah, and that's great, that looks fun. I could probably do that for one of these videos. Here's one in London. Yeah, if you live in the city, there's hikes on here too. These apps are for you as well. Let's look at Manchester. Yeah, there's so many options here, so many different routes that you could do. And like I said, you can use this for the UK, but you can actually use this for across the world. And my favorite part about AllTrails is that when you look at these routes, you can actually see that there are photos attached to the actual map itself. That means you can see what the highlights of the hike is going to be, and you can kind of get a feel of where you want to go, what you definitely want to see, what you don't mind missing. It's helpful as well because people leave reviews, they leave tips, and some people even make their full recording public, so you can look at that as well. It's just basically super handy to be able to have that much data and look at what these previous hikers have done. So it's great for safety and it's great for research because you can get a sense of these places before you actually get there. And obviously you can do this in national parks too. If you want to go climb Snowdon, go to the Brecon Beacons and climb Pennywise Fan, go down to the Jurassic Coast, or just walk around in your local countryside, all you have to do is just zoom in on your map into the areas that you want to go to, and more different hikes are going to pop up for you. Once you've found a hike, make sure that you save it, make sure you add it to your favorites or add it to your list. Then you will have that on your account and it will all be saved for you. You can reference it at any point. So I showed you this on the desktop version of these apps, but they are apps. You can download them on your phone. They are free on the offset, but at least for AllTrails you need to pay £60 for a 3-year membership. That way that you can download all of the maps that you've saved, and then when you're there, actually on the route, on the hike itself, you can use your phone as your map. You don't need Wi-Fi, you don't need 4G. If you've bought the membership for the app, you can download the maps and you're good to go. My only caveat to that would be make sure you have a good phone that has a decent battery in it. And another good thing to bring along is an extra power bank. I have an Anker one. It's currently charging that light over there, so I'm not going to show you. But it's a great power bank, and my one can charge your phone like 4 times, and it's on Amazon. So again, I would recommend buying one of those and bringing a phone charging cable, and then you're pretty much set. Obviously, it's always good to bring a map and a compass, but you don't necessarily need one if you have this app, you have this map, and you have the power bank and the right phone in place. I would really recommend that you do pay for the full versions of Kamoot and AllTrails. You can kind of get around with the free versions, and that is how I started using them. But after a while, the apps do cut out, and sometimes you just really don't want to get left stranded on these hikes without a real map. So just trust me, it's worth the money. Pretty much every professional hiker, YouTuber are using these apps, and they may not be telling you, but they are using these apps. So they're highly recommended, and yeah, they're brilliant. And that's it, that's my secret. That's how I found every single hike that I've been on this channel. This method has taken me, like I said, to the Brecon Beacons, to Snowdon, all around Hertfordshire, all around Bedfordshire, Buckinghamshire, down to Dorset, along the Jurassic Coast. This technique is how I've built this YouTube channel and how I've gone into all of these solo hiking experiences with the knowledge that I'm gonna have a good time, that I'm gonna be safe, and that I'm gonna know where I'm going. If this video has been valuable to you, then do me a favor, like the video, comment down below, tell me where you're gonna go on your next hike, and consider subscribing if you're new here. I make hiking videos all across the UK, and I even climbed Mont Blanc the other day, and there's a film about that on my channel too. If you like adventure filmmaking and you like hiking, and I guess if you like positive vibes, then this is the place for you. So yeah, like, subscribe, comment, come and join us. Anyways, that is it. Thank you very much for watching. I will speak to you soon.